Yeah, that's true.
Throwing it out there for the anybody else in the MMA world. So
There you go.
now you also touched on earlier about being a brand, and as much as yes, you are getting paid by a certain promotion, at the end of the day, people want to come watch you fight. They want to know who you are, and you have to be. You're not on a team. You're not on the Lakers or, the Dallas Cowboys or whoever you want to say. So they're not just automatically going to like, you as a whole because you're playing for that one team. You're that individual athlete that they want to know who you are and what you're about. And, especially if people haven't really heard of you, so they want to check you out, figure out who you are even more. How do you kind of try to navigate, your brand in general when it comes to the interviews you do or the promos before fights or how you want to do interviews after the fights or, your Instagram and social media in general? Like, how do you try to navigate that? Because obviously we've seen, everybody knows who Conor McGregor is. Conor McGregor hasn't won a fight in years,
I know,
but
yeah.
people love watching Conor McGregor just do anything, really. So, like, we've seen, Sugar Sean O'Malley is doing a great job as well with his brand and, who he is. He's about to get a title fight and, he's only beat, I think, a couple of people in the top 10 in general. So the brand does work if you really, I guess, go over the top with it. How do you as an athlete try to navigate that without, trying to hire out an outside person to, take even more money away from you to do something you could just do on your own?
Yeah, so this is really like a tough one for me just because obviously you gotta be you gotta be an entertainer. I feel like people love that. Now for me, I'm not the most entertaining person, so like I'll be honest, I'm like I push a good pace in my fights and I'm always trying to create action. But like in terms of, I'm never one to like be training and be like, oh wait, I gotta post a pic on Instagram. Like that's where it's like, I just love training and that's it. But this is where my wife actually comes into play pretty good, where she's like, I've had her where this last camp I was doing a workout on the boardwalk and I'm doing a hard pace run and I had her follow me on a bike and kind of take some videos. It's just, I want to be doing, my training, my hard training, and just have someone in the background. That's kind of where, I'm trying to push my brand and my presence, just kind of seeing how people, I'm trying to create like on my page, when they look at that, they kind of see how I am, how my work ethic is, how I'm helping kids in wrestling, and just a good person I am. I'm never really going to change who I am just to get more followers, and if, if people do that, I understand it, but, I like to think that I'm going to be true to myself and, people will, like that. And if you like it, great, but if you don't, if you think it's boring, it is what it is, That's how I am. Just, always kind of push it though, pushing the posting. I think it's huge. I think it's a big part of the game that you have to adapt to, and you gotta have a presence. Unfortunately, there's no more just going out there and winning and that's it.
Yeah.
I do honestly feel like just winning will help everything.
True.
But like, that entertainment aspect, that's gonna get you to the top quicker or get you those shots faster. I'll just say that. Like
that's true too.
You touched on it with O'Malley, fought the best guys, but he got his shot.
True. Yeah. He squeaked by Peter Yan, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, you get the title shot now. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're not going to put maybe one more guy in front of him just to see how that one works out? But it'll be an interesting fight.
that Jan fight, and that's the thing about like O'Malley. I feel like Jan had to finish him, or it had to be a complete blowout. If it was close, he was winning. Because they're pushing him so hard. So anything close, I feel like he's going to run with it.
True. Now, you fight at bantamweight, but what do you walk around at normally?
I walk around at 160.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not having to worry too much.
No. I'm not like in the crazy like 75 range. No.
There are some gigantic
I'm pretty
people.
Yeah. I'm pretty lean now at 62, so, you know, it's not the easiest, but, you know, I could definitely turn it around probably in like a month if I had to.
Pretty good. Now, do you have a next fight already booked, or since you have just come off a win, are you still in the waiting period?
I'm gonna try to go. There's a card, an LFA card on July 21st in Texas.
Hey, where in Texas?
Let me see.
As someone who's in Texas, I'm curious. Let's see. LFA fighting. They're both good. That's Brazil. Oh, that's this weekend.
Belton.
Oh, Belton. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would be fantastic.
That would be. I just signed with an agency, so they're trying to work on that.
There you go. Yeah, that's their concern, not your concern, even though you were the one that was fighting.
And then I'm hoping after that, contender series in October, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, there we are. Who are some people in, it doesn't have to just be UFC, but you can include, obviously, Bellator 1, anybody else you want. Who are some bantamweights out there that you think you'd be a really good matchup against?
Well, I trained with Magomedov, who's in Bellator.
Yeah.
He was in the semis of the Grand Prix. He lost to Patchy next. So I trained with him a bunch when he came to Jersey. That'd be, just testing with him. It was good. Trained with Cody a little bit, Garbrandt. He was, he taught me some good stuff as well. Those are good training people for me. In terms of fighting, that kid the guy that fought Frankie, Chris Gutierrez, he's got a pretty good, cool style. He's very, very like fluid. I think that would be a good one. Pedro Munoz.
Yeah.
There's a couple younger contenders like that. I would love to fight Raul Rosas actually. I think that would be because he does a grapple or try to wrestle. I just feel like I would kind of have my way with him personally.
Well, at least you can.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
at least you'll try anyway. Yeah. Now, I have a segment on the show I call it the 5 count. I have 5 random questions for you. Just answer as quickly as possible.
All right.
What is your favorite cheat meal?
Chicken parm.
Oh, that's a good one. Who makes the best chicken parm?
My mom makes a great one, or this place right by me called Trey. They have it's like a chicken parm, like it's a pizza, but the crust is made out of pounded chicken, pounded down.
What?
Yeah. So there's no actual dough. It's all like chicken, but it's sweet. Yeah, it's really good.
I'm gonna have to look up a recipe to try to do that here. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good.
If you owned a liquor company, brewery, winery, or coffee shop, which one would you own and what would the name be?
Oh. Hmm. It would probably be. I would probably own like a liquor store.
There you
Liquor store. It'd be like Gray's. Hmm.
It's just Gray's place?
Yeah, maybe Gray's store.
Okay.
I don't know, something like that.
No, I think that's great. What are 3 things people would not expect about you?
That actually got a very, I'd say, good sense of humor. That I'm passionate about making people better.
Oh, that's awesome.
That I'm a dessert guy.
Oh, what's your dessert of choice?
Oh, I've been so there's this place called Nothing Bundt Cakes.
Oh, yeah, I know that very well.
They give a little bundt. I've been smashing some of them. It's pretty good.
The little ones are so dangerous because you can just pop them right in your mouth. It's not even an issue.
Yes. Very good.
That's
My
so
wife
dangerous.
had a birthday party for me before I started camp, and
Mm-hmm.
she got those little the little guys, and I was just like you said, pop them like a candy.
So dangerous. Yeah.
They're
There's a
very
place
dangerous.
here, we have a strip down here in Arlington that has Nothing Bundt Cakes and then a Cinnaholics, like almost next door to each other. And I'm like, I can't go over there because it's too much. I want to buy everything.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Super dangerous. Who or what inspires you?
My wife definitely inspires me a lot. She just seeing her, go to work and do what she, does every day.
Mm-hmm.
She inspires me to be a better person. My brother Mike, who's a head wrestling coach at Cornell University, just being able to see him as I was growing up, and kind of was just following in his footsteps in terms of, learning how to work hard and, going to practice and just doing your job and just keeping your head down and keep working hard. So that was kind of like, and then my parents, my dad is, blue collar guy, worked for the gas company for, 34 years, just worked his butt off and, did what he had to do. And my mom ran a monster hospice company, CEO of that, for one of the largest in the country, and just seeing her work her butt off and just grind from, being at the bottom as like a low-level nurse all the way to, the head of the company. It just shows, hard work and perseverance, which is what I try to, do every day. Just wake up, win the day, go to sleep, and repeat it.
Now, was your brother the head coach when you were on the team there over there?
Yes. No, actually, no. He was an assistant, sorry. So he was an assistant. He graduated in 2011, and then he was an assistant all the way up to 2 years ago. Or this is his second year as a head coach.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna say how fun or not fun was it having your brother be the coach over there?
He was still he was a lightweight coach when I was there, so he was my coach, and it was good. I think that's kind of why I went there. I wanted to be coached by him. Some days it was good, some days,